But the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam lit the oil fields on fire and those poor bastards had to go put them out? Walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking in the flames. You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself. I did. I went down to the pound. I got one of those free dogs. That's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Did you pull her out of a burning building?
That's hilarious. He's a genius, man. A lot of people don't. He's very smart, man.
Welcome to your favorite reaction channel. I'm your host, Sharina. I've got my friend, a very special guest, Van, with the LFR family with me. We are doing a joint reaction today on Bill Burr, Motherhood is Not the Hardest Job. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. I know you're going to like it, so you may as well go ahead and hit the like button before we go so YouTube knows how awesome we are and we can grow this channel together. And let's get into it.
How are you? Fantastic. The other day I got in an argument with my girlfriend, right? She likes watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I love to watch her watch the Oprah Show. And then I wait for Oprah to say something that I don't agree with, and then I take it out on my girlfriend because I'm an asshole. So Oprah brings out this guest. She gives her this huge intro. She's been on this, she's been on that, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's the mother.
I love the way he makes fun of women voices, man.
I was about to say, that way that he makes them talk, you can almost picture her in your head, that it's a nasally, whiny woman. That's what I hear, you know, who's always going up to with your finger in her face, like, you, I want to speak to your manager.
So does that mean that he look at all women that way? That's how he see all women? That's how it's portrayed to him?
Yes, like in Snoopy, or when parents or an adult talks, it's wah, 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 wah. I think that's exactly how he hears it.
I pray so.
So immediately I look at my girlfriend, I'm like, really?
Really?
Being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet? How many mothers died on ice road truckers last season? Any moms get washed overboard on Deadliest Catch? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what would you rather have as a job? You want to scoop scallops off the bottom of the ocean? Catching that lobster trap to the back of your head? Or do you want to hang in the sunshine with a couple of rugrats? You'd send them to bed anytime you want and some trumped up charges? Because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right?
That's so true.
Well, and think about the timing of when this was. They don't even have to do anything but give him an iPad now. You don't even have to make up the charges.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
With that, it does make you kind of think, like, is it really the hardest job? No disrespect to moms. I'm not one, so I don't know. I would rather take care of kids than I would go deep sea crab fishing. Like, that's just, I'm afraid of the ocean, so.
Well, me too. Anything deep sea, anything.
Yes.
Yeah, that someone else can have that. Or ice, anything cold. Like if I have to work in the freezer department at Costco, BJ's, or one of those big old warehouses, I'm out of it. Like I don't like to be cold, period. He's taking it extremely literal because if you think about it, I get it. Women do have the toughest jobs of raising families. I honestly believe that because it takes a whole lot of, if you do it correctly, it could potentially set us up for the next few generations. But if you fail, then we're looking at kids like today who are awesome suckers who don't take anything seriously. But I'm not even going to get into that because I want to keep it fun.
I mean, it's true though. Like you think about it, if you're doing your job as a parent, you know, and you're raising them like, you know, with accountability, being responsible and everything, you still don't know if you did a good job until they're adults. Like that's a long time to wait. So I do agree that in that aspect, like it's not just a job because you're raising the next generation. So yes, I agree on that part. It's way more important than any other job.
That's what I said. And see, important. See, that's why I see you're a woman. You know how to pick. You picking up what I'm putting down. It's the most, it's really important. Probably not the most difficult, like climbing up on a tower and changing out circuits or potentially blowing yourself up on electrical wires because somebody's power went down from the wind blowing a certain type of way. That's difficult. But importance is, I mean, we can live without electricity. Can't live without moms, you know?
Yes. Yeah, we need them.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the most difficult job. I mean, I thought roofing in the middle of July as a redhead, you know? I thought that was a difficult job. I really did. I thought it was difficult. But evidently, these mothers, they're bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players.
Bill Burr's an asshole, man.
They're bending over, putting a DVD. But it's hilarious to listen to because, and it's true. He's picking the right word. Difficult. That's the thing. He doesn't say it's not important. So you can't say that he doesn't,
So technically he's right.
Yes. So technically he's right.
And then when you see a screenshot of the individuals who are listening to him, you don't see anyone without a smile on their face.
Yes.
Like he's literally stretching it. He's just giving them examples of what they consider to be difficult, and bending over and rearranging DVDs and CDs don't seem that difficult. But listen, I love the fact that he's giving us real life situations and examples just to let women know that, is this really hard, or are y'all just whining?
There's a lot of good mothers out there, but I've also met some that whine a lot, and their kids are being taken care of by someone else, and yet they still claim how hard it is to be a mom. And I'm like, I don't know if you can really say that.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Most mothers don't have nannies, to take care of them. So yeah.
Shots fired at the middle class, the upper middle. Is that upper middle class or is that rich?
I have no idea. I've never been wealthy enough to even have like a long-term babysitter. So maybe mid-wealthy.
Maybe.
From my perspective, it's just mid-wealthy.
Mid-wealthy.
Because it's all, once you get past that level, I have no clue.
Mid-wealthy is mid-wealthy, says Sharina.
Going to war pinned down by a sniper. What a joke! You ever burp a baby and forget to put that towel up there? There's another shirt you gotta wash. Oh, lift with your knees and put it in that machine that does it for you. Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. It isn't.
Hey, I agree 1,000%. Pajamas and a bonnet? If you're doing it in a bonnet, shut the hell up. Like, come on, relax. You can't do it in a bonnet.
But people do, like, the work from home during COVID, you would see all those Zoom meetings and it's like, did you not even try to get out of bed and get ready? Like, yes, you don't have to go somewhere, but please act like you're going somewhere. Don't let yourself go.
See, that's why I couldn't be in those meetings. I would have on a suit jacket with underwear on. Like,
right,
you're not seeing below my...
That's what I always did. I always put on dress clothes and had on shorts. And I would pray that I didn't have to get up in the middle of the Zoom because I'm like, they're going to know. They're going to know.
But it makes sense, though. Why go through the trouble of ironing a dress and putting on your best stockings and high heels and all of that? What's the point?
Some women say that the point is because you're doing it for you. I call bullshit. Like, you don't do that for you. You're doing it to impress not men. That's where it gets to be like a big thing with women is that they're not doing it to impress other men. They're doing it to impress other women or to cause a reaction. That's what it is.
Really? Okay, this is some insider information. Really?
Yes. I've had multiple friends, like they would get dressed and they had men or, they weren't looking for men. And what it was is they were going somewhere where there was a person that they thought was prettier than they were, or something had happened. So they put all this effort in so that way they can make themselves look better than that person. But just on a normal day, yeah, women get dressed so other women feel bad to be around them.
Wow. Why stress yourself just for the sake of competition? Like, why not just live your life? Why not just be true to yourself? Why not just do what feels good for you? Your outfit or your presentation be so nice and be so pristine that it hurts someone else's feelings. Like, what if you get all sharp and you look amazing, got on a $5,000 dress with $5,000 shoes? I don't know, 5,000 is just a big number to me. It's not for some people. Somehow I like to be in
500 is a big number for me. So
well, I mean, but why would you do all that just to impress somebody else? Not even impress them. You're not even trying to get in their favor. You just want them to be salty because you look so good.
Yes. So I work at a restaurant right now, and there's a lot of girls that come in there and I can overhear them. Like, you've got influencers and like your Instagram models that want to come in there for brunch, and you can talk about like, oh, did you see how did you see who looked at me? She was upset. Like, and sometimes they're throwing their own party. Like, and I'm just like, wow.
Wow, indeed. You want to make somebody upset? Like, I want to make people happy.
Right?
Sometimes I will wear a shirt. Like, one of my favorite shirts to wear says, "I'm a great farter." I mean, and then, and then, and then below it says, "I mean, father," because I want to make people happy. Like, I don't want to make you upset. I look so good. Did you see them get upset? Yeah, girl, I got it. They got upset, didn't they? They hating. They mad. They big mad because you look so good. Get the hell out of here. What's the point? Is it for a bigger raise? Is it for more money? Is it just for attention? What is it for? I don't get it.
I think it's just for attention, especially the ones that I've seen that are always trying to film content. Because where it's a beautiful place, like it's absolutely gorgeous. So they want to film content in there. And I think I don't know if they're so used to having eyeballs on them, online, that they want that same in real life.
Okay.
And
I understand that. I completely get it. I would be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy attention in public. I'd be lying. But I enjoy the good attention. Like most times I don't even want the attention. Sometimes somebody will come up to me, but very rare, very seldomly, someone will come up to me somewhere publicly and it's like I can't hide the fact that I'm uncomfortable. I'm not excited that someone recognizes me because you're like, oh, wait a minute. They know what I look like, but I don't know what they look like. If they got bad intentions, then so I don't think these young people fully understand what comes with attention. I don't get it.
I don't think they do either, especially young women and young girls. Like I work with, 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, and it's just the lack of self-awareness and about safety and just in general, and just being cognizant of what they put out online, like stop checking in everywhere. Stop letting people know where you are. They will show their check-ins and what they're doing. I'm like, stop it. You're giving a location to exactly where you are.
That's just common sense.
Yeah, but it's not so common anymore.
Amen, sister.
I'm sure to hell with these mothers.
The hell with these mothers.
Watching cartoons, taking naps. Look, I'm messing around, but come on. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam lit the oil fields on fire and those poor bastards had to go put them out? 4,000 degrees, walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking in the flames. You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself.
Or a coal miner. Oh my gracious, them daggone every single, and they used to show videos, they still do show videos of individuals who are coal miners, and every single white person in those holes look like they are in blackface. It's like they are completely covered up and a lot of them got cancer later on.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I know a lot of people because I was raised in Tennessee, and then my mom's family's from Virginia. So I had coal miners in my family, and it's crazy about
family coal miners.
Yes. They're not like my first, relative, like my aunt or uncle, but second cousins that were coal miners.
Wow.
And it's like the toll it took on their bodies. They were completely broken down by the time that they were in their early 50s. And then what made it even worse is when the coal mines shut down, you had entire towns that were made around the coal mines and there was no other infrastructure. So it's like that entire town just went down the hill. Like there was no jobs. The unemployment rate was like 80%. Everybody was on government assistance. Everybody was on painkillers, because that was another thing that they did with the coal miners. They started prescribing them a lot of painkillers too. And then when they got addicted, it was too late. There was no infrastructure there to even help them with the addiction. So those like West Virginia and Virginia coal mining towns that shut down, they spiraled real quick.
I understand 100%. Honestly, I would hate to be in a town where the worst of the worst jobs are there and most people work there simply because of proximity. It's like you can't even say that you don't want to be a coal miner. It's like, what else are we going to do?
Yeah, because the land is horrible. Like they couldn't grow anything in certain areas. Like they tried to have little gardens, at least my cousins did. did. I don't know if maybe with the mining and different things, if it caused the land, but yeah, like.
Wow. And I'm still blown away that you got cousins that were coal miners.
See, to me, it's just like, it's one of them things.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. Like, we coal miners, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, my mom works on the oil field in Alaska, on the pipeline up in the northern tip top, along with my brother. So my family does some extreme jobs.
Wow. Well, you know what's wild for me? Like, those are extreme jobs because they're just like, they're uncommon, right? In my opinion. But there's some common jobs that's still extreme to me, like firefighting, like being a police officer. I mean, it's certain jobs, being in the military.
Yes.
Certain jobs they're not uncommon, but they're just extreme. They're necessary. Like, who else is going to do them? Like, stuff is going to catch on fire. Somebody need to take care of it. Like, I can't imagine running in the building while it's on fire.
Can you imagine running into a building and you're not getting paid? So in the town in Tennessee where I lived, they didn't have a fire department, like a paid fire department. Everyone that was there was all volunteers.
Get the hell out of here.
No. And the rescue squad too, all volunteer fire department. So you're running into a building to save these people and you're not even getting paid. Like, that right there has to be a calling that I'll never understand because I won't do it.
Well, those people are heroes.
Yes.
I thank God for them people, for real.
I got a dog recently. I did. I went down to the pound. I got one of those free dogs.
Free dogs.
That's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. I hate when people say that. It's like totally obnoxious. It's complete exaggeration. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Did you pull her out of a burning building? Did you jump in a river with your clothes still on with no concern for your own safety? Or did you just go down to the pound and get a free dog? Isn't that what you did? Stop acting like you had to take out a couple of guards, crawl in on your elbows, using hand signals.
Breaking the dog out.
I love it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to Bill Burr. He effortlessly can paint that picture for you that shows the contrast between what you thought was one thing and what it really is. Like, rescue, are we really talking about rescue? And then he goes in deep with what rescuing really is.
Yes.
Even to the point of Navy SEALs, like
crawling in using hand signals.
That's hilarious. He's a genius, man. A lot of people don't. He's very smart, man.
Oh, yeah. To put those correlations. And I mean, comedians, especially the good ones, you have to be smart. And if you do crowd work, I mean, you have to be really smart and really on your game, because crowd work, you don't have it scripted. You don't know where it's going to go.
Crowd work. Explain crowd work.
It's where the comedian interacts with his audience.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that right on the spot type of
yes.
Yeah, I like those type of comedians. They are fearless.
Yes, David Lucas and Matt Rife are some of the best that I've ever seen with crowd work.
I've never seen Matt Rife. I've seen David Lucas do it, and David Lucas shows. It does. If I were to do comedy or something like that, that's the type of comedy I would do. Like, I will be obviously the black guy perspective. I'm certain a lot of my experiences would go over the head of some people who are out there, and especially if my audience is Caucasian
and upper wealthy.
and upper wealthy, absolutely. And upper wealthy, they will have no clue of most things that I'm talking about, for real. But Bill Burr, man, I gotta give him I gotta say, this dude, he's a lot smarter than I thought he was. But and I'm not saying that to slight him or by any means at all, but someone told me that he was one of the main writers on the Chappelle Show. I didn't know that.
Really? I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Wow.
See? Yeah, he was one of the main writers on the Chappelle Show, and then I started realizing, wait a minute, I've seen him in a bunch of Chappelle Show skits, and he was one of the main writers in that. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the Chappelle Show now, because I don't remember him being in there at all.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember him being there at all. So I'm gonna have to rewatch all of those.
See, and when you rewatch him, you need to watch him as a reactor. Reacted in Bad Boys first time, be like, okay, I heard that Bill Burr was on this Bad Boy. I'm watching for y'all. Let's watch it together. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know. And make sure y'all hit that sub button.
Dude, you ever go down to the pound? They're just giving them away.
Just
They don't even do a background check.
One.
You want
You
a
get
man?
one. You
Get
get one.
out of here. Who's next? You want a poodle? Come on, you got a perm. It'll be hilarious.
Much love to that guy, bro. Bill Burr, you are amazing, man, for real.
Yes.
For real. Yeah.
That was a great one by Bill Burr.
All right, so that was Bill Burr. I'm Van, and I'm with Sharina of your favorite reaction channel. She is absolutely amazing. She just so happens, she didn't let y'all know this, but she's one of my students. And if she fails, that points a lot at me. So, but she's amazing. She's been doing a lot. So you're doing a great job, Sharina, so far. You're doing a remarkable job.
You're kind of like the head of the reason why I even went in this direction. A lot of us YouTubers point us in a direction of how to make better use of this platform.
Man, you just now made me smile when you brought up, being a father, focusing on what's real.
What brought me back, bro, was that everything that's right will be considered wrong in the end of days. I'm like, yo, the book of Revelations is hitting right now. This joint.
So I went and checked you out, and I was like, whoa, I've seen these before. This dude is doing Uber rap.
In the south that I live in, the liquor and pills are just way too appealing.
It was like, oh my gracious, what did it say? God dang it, I was in the car driving, saying this train over and over and over again, I promise you. So thank you, bro. I will have them looking at your channel.
You look very good for 44, my man.
All four of my kids graduated 4.0 or better. She held me down, and I said, one day, I'm going to take care of you.
You're kind of like the head of the reason why I even went in this direction. A lot of us YouTubers point us in a direction of how to make better use of this platform.
Man, you just now made me smile when you brought up, being a father, focusing on what's real.
What brought me back, bro, was that everything that's right will be considered wrong in the end of days. I'm like, yo, the book of Revelations is hitting right now. This joint.
So I went and checked you out, and I was like, whoa, I've seen these before. This dude is doing Uber rap.
In the south that I live in, the liquor and pills are just way too appealing.
It was like, oh my gracious, what did it say? God dang it, I was in the car driving, saying this train over and over and over again, I promise you. So thank you, bro. I will have them looking at your channel.
You look very good for 44, my man.
All four of my kids graduated 4.0 or better. She held me down, and I said, one day, I'm going to take care of you.